The Pioneer Country Travel Council was instrumental in designating Soda Springs as a certified gem community. He got over $75,000 in grants for improvements at Geyser Park and Octagon Springs, now major tourism attractions. He secured funding for the restoration of the Galloping Goose, the historic bus that once provided service from Soda Springs to Conda. Our winner is chair of the Caribou Historical Society. He's active on the Pioneer Historic Byway Committee and the Oregon Trail Bear Lake Scenic Byway Committee. He serves on the State Scenic Byways Committee. He's on the board of directors of the Idaho Heritage Trust. He's on the board of directors of the Idaho Foundation for Parks and Lands. He's chair of the Bear River Heritage Area. I could go on, but a guy's got to breathe. At some point, it's our honor to present the 2011 Lifetime Achievement Award in Recreation and Tourism to Mr. Tony Farrelloni. Mr. Farrelloni. Several members of Tony's family are here today, and they're going to want to take a picture with him. I know that. No? Oh, they were here earlier, they left.
The area was well known by immigrants for its abundance of unusual springs.
Travel about 22 miles along the bank of the Bear River and are encamped at Soda Springs. This is indeed a curiosity. The water tastes like soda water, especially artificially prepared. The water is bubbling and foaming like boiling water.
You could hear Steamboat Springs, which was the most renowned one. As you came into the valley from the east, they could hear rumbling and roaring. And there was just a huge number of carbonated springs, regular springs, cold water, and sulfur type smelling springs. And the whole area was laced with them. And they camped and explored, probably spent a few days here. You know, it was quite a phenomenon to them. And on a calm day, you can go out on the back of the golf course, you can look over the reservoir, and you'll still see the rings as Steamboat continues to bubble.
Alexander Reservoir now covers both Steamboat Springs and sections of the Oregon Trail that pass through the area. But if they look closely, visitors can still see wagon ruts running through the nearby golf course and at Oregon Trail Park on the shores of the reservoir.
All right, congratulations again, Tony. What a great career. I mean, you're not done. We know that. You've got things you're scheming right now. Yeah, I know, we can hardly wait. Well, congratulations again to all the award winners. We have two very quick things to do before we let you go. The very last thing, and the reason you need to stick around for another couple of minutes at least, is a raffle that you don't want to miss. And this would be a good time to turn on your cell phones. If you participated in our iCourt subscription, turn on your cell phones. But meanwhile, I'd like to introduce Kathy Larson. Kathy's got something to say, something to do. Kathy, come on up.
Thank you. 2012 marks the 30th anniversary of the Idaho Conference on Recreation and Tourism, affectionately known as iCourt. What a better way to celebrate the 30th anniversary than to be in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. With that, I'm excited to let you know that the conference next year will be at the Coeur d'Alene Resort. So please join us and iCourt in embarking on the next 30 years of recreation and tourism in the state of Idaho. With that, we have our reservation system is up, ready to go to receive your reservations for next year. And speaking of reservations, we are teaming up with 90210 to offer you a room night for next year's conference in conjunction with the conference registration for the 2012 conference. Rick?
This is new for us, so we don't know how this is going to work. But even as we speak, somebody is being texted a "you are a winner" kind of thing. We just don't know if they're still here. That's one of the problems. You don't have to be present to win. You're going to get it one way or another. I'm checking my phone desperately when you look. It's not me. Anybody else? The system works. Congratulations. All right. I don't have anything to give you, but Dan Marshall, Lewis, he isn't that appropriate. Yeah, thank you. That worked. Thank you. We've got one more to try, and it may or may not work. I mean, it'll work. Somebody will get it, but they may not be sitting there. We're going to give one more thing away. If you listen to public radio, you've heard This American Life. Well, Boise State Public Radio is bringing the host, Ira Glass, to Boise. If you subscribe to the iCourt 90210 messages, you have a chance to win tickets to Ira Glass on November the 5th at the Morrison Center in Boise. So take a look at those. Again, I'm looking here, crossing the fingers. It's not. Why isn't life fair? Any winners? Probably somebody on their way to Whitebird right now. All right! I believe the system works. All right, we're going to mail that out to you. And as we know who you are, because you subscribed, and we appreciate that, to this iCourt thing. And with that, that's it, I think. Brad?
I believe. Do we have?
Oh, we have one more. I forgot. Same deal. Same deal. We have a travel guide ad that we're giving away for returning the survey. So, return the survey, and we'll draw one out of there. Is that the deal?
Has everybody turned in their surveys? If you have a survey, grab it now.
Yeah. And here's an idea.
What we're going to do is we're going to have you bring
Put
it
your
up.
name on it.
Yeah, make sure your name's on it. We're going to have you bring it up to where Rick is at the center here. And then Rick's going to draw the name out. So if you have a survey that you have not turned in yet, be sure to bring it up. Because you'll have a chance to win an ad in the travel guide. If you're holding a survey, you're not going to win holding it, I'll tell you that. Well, put your name on it. Here's a pen. Go, go, go. They're like, wait, this was a confidential survey. Tricky. Now we know exactly who wrote what, huh? Okay, wait a second.
So these are real helpful to us. You know, every year as they plan the next conference, we get some tips from the last conference via these surveys.
We got some lovely ladies in the back that are walking around with the box. Or you can bring it up front to where Peg and Karen are standing. We're going to mix our boxes here. All right, ladies, if we can have you make your way to the front screen. And we're going to go have our big drawing here. Once again, we thank you for putting in your evaluations. It will help to make next year that much better. Peg's got a few that she's going to throw in. Don't draw yet, Diane. There you go.
Francis Conklin.
Francis! Now there's a way to stretch those reaching to advertising dollars. Congratulations, Francis.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, how about a big round of applause for our host this afternoon, Mr. Rick Gust.